Hey everyone, my name's Gavin, and today I'm going to show you how to export your videos to any social media platform using Premiere Pro. First, I'm going to show you how to export directly to, let's say, YouTube or TikTok or some other platform. Then I will show you how to export your videos to a local file, which you can then upload to platforms like YouTube, and the best settings that you can use for these platforms. And finally, I will show you how you can save these settings as presets that you can reuse in the future. So let's come over to Premiere Pro here and open it up. And so let's start off by exporting a video that you might use on YouTube or Facebook or something like that, sort of that long form format with the 16:9 frame. And so as you can see here, I have some files on my timeline, and let's just say that I want to export from the beginning to this end clip right here. So what I'm going to do is set an in and out point. I will set my out point using the keyboard shortcut O, click that. And actually I only want to export from the beginning of this clip right here. So I'm going to set an in point by using the keyboard shortcut I. Great. Now I'm ready for export. So let's come up to File, go down to Export, and then select media. And as you can see, you can also use the keyboard shortcut Control M or Command M on Mac, I believe, to quickly export your media. It's pretty easy and it becomes muscle memory after a while. So when you open up your export screen, it might look a little confusing and there's a lot going on, but we're gonna go through it step by step so that you understand everything that's going on. So first of all, just starting left to right, you might see that media file is selected. This means that Premiere Pro will be exporting your file locally. So it will be saved on your desktop or your laptop or wherever you're editing your video. That's where it will be stored. Then, if we look below this, we have a little publish scroll down, which shows you some platforms that you can publish directly to from Premiere Pro. So if you want to skip the step of saving the file to your computer and then uploading it to the platform, you can use this to upload directly to Behance, Facebook, TikTok, Vimeo, X, or YouTube. So because we're on YouTube right now, let's check out the YouTube one. Now, when I click on it, nothing happens, but I'm gonna check this little box here and we can see everything populate. And I'm actually gonna uncheck the media file here because I don't wanna export it as a local file. And as you can see, we have a bunch of settings populate here. Now, some of these you will see with the media file export, but when you're publishing to YouTube, you also have the option of adding these different settings. And so first we need to sign in to an account. So first of all, I added my channel here. Once you have connected your channel, you can easily select one of your playlists. So these are all of my playlists that I could publish the video to. I'm gonna say none for now. You can add your video title, export to socials, and then you can add the description. So this will be your YouTube description. You can change your privacy settings. So one thing that you can't do from Premiere is schedule your videos, but you can upload it, make it private or unlisted, and then make it public or schedule it directly on YouTube. So basically this just gets rid of the step of you saving everything to your computer and then uploading it to YouTube and then changing these details. So I'm gonna set it to private because I don't actually want this video to go anywhere. I'm just gonna show you the example. You can add tags. So I'm gonna do video and then make a comma and then I'll do export. And so these will be your tags that you would otherwise change on YouTube. Then you can also add a thumbnail. So you can do it from image file. So I can choose the thumbnail that I want for this video by digging through my files, and it'll make that the thumbnail for the video automatically. Then I'm gonna say delete local file after upload, because I think once it's uploaded, I don't really need the video anymore. So I'm gonna do that. Cool. Now I'm going to twirl this publish button up. We finished everything there. So first I wanna make sure my file is being saved in the right spot. So this is the spot where I want the video to be saved, but I'm gonna change the file name now to video exports to socials. Pretty messy, but we're just gonna save that as an MP4, click save. And here we can change the preset of the video. So if you scroll down, you can actually see that there is a YouTube preset setting already in Premiere Pro. So whether you do 1080p or 4K, you can click on one of these and it will give you those settings. And so what's nice about these presets is they are already formatted to be optimized for YouTube. Because if we come over and we look at what YouTube recommends for upload settings, things like bitrate. So if we have an SDR upload, which yours probably will be, and let's say we wanna do 4K, well then our bitrate should be between 35 and 45 megabits per second for any frame rates that are 24 through 30 basically, which our video is. And so we're going to come here, go to YouTube 4K, scroll down, and as you can see, the target bitrate is 40. So that is the correct setting. And also you see VBR1 pass, which is variable bitrate. That is also what YouTube recommends for uploads. And the difference between variable bitrate and constant bitrate, which you see right here, is constant bitrate will keep the amount of information for each frame the exact same. Whereas if there's more going on in a certain frame compared to another, you will have more information. Does that make sense? So yeah, because you select this preset, this is optimized for YouTube already, and you can actually basically just ignore all of these other settings because this preset has done it for you. And now all we have to do is upload it by clicking export. And this video shouldn't take long here. And now as we can see, the video is being uploaded right here. It has our thumbnail, it has our title, it has our description. It's even gonna have our tags down here in the tag section. And so if you wanted from here, you could schedule it or just change it to public, whatever you want. And similarly, if we wanted to upload to Facebook, we can check this. You can sign into Facebook, you can change your pages, your title, your description, delete your local file. And under presets, there's not one for Facebook directly, but I do just like to use the YouTube one. And I come down here and select render at maximum depth and use maximum render quality just to make sure the quality really is there. And I do that sometimes for my YouTube videos as well. And then just like before, all you have to do is hit export and your video will be uploaded to Facebook. So let's say we want to export a short form video. So let's say TikTok here. So now on my timeline, I have a short form video.
Captions is now easier than ever.
Now, the first thing that I want to do is change these sequence settings. So I'm going to come up to sequence, go to sequence settings, and then change this to 1080 by 1920. And so now my short form video actually fills the screen. Then we'll come up to export. I'm going to click on TikTok here. And as you can see, these black bars have returned on the side, which we do not want. So for preset, we're going to select that, and then we're going to do match source adaptive high bitrate. And as you can see, the black bars are now gone, and you only have this 1080 by 1920 frame. Great. So once you've signed into TikTok, these are the things that you can do. You can select post or draft. You can change your caption. You can change your cover image, which is basically just choosing the frame because that's how you decide your thumbnail on TikTok. I'm going to come here and say use current frame. And then as you can see, it goes to that time frame. And then privacy, I will select private. Then I'm going to twirl down video. And like before, I'm going to do render at maximum depth and use maximum render quality. All of these settings here are fine. I'm going to scroll down. VBR1 pass is fine, but this bitrate is way too low. The higher the bitrate, basically the higher the quality. So we're going to up this to, I would say 12. And this is going to keep our video from dropping in quality here. Then everything in audio looks good to me. And then we're just going to hit export. And this will upload directly to your TikTok. Now, let's say you want to export to a local file. So for this, I'm going to unselect TikTok here and go to media file and select that. And now I'm going to show you how you can make a preset. So first, let's find the settings we want. I want to export this in 4K. Like I said, I like using the YouTube preset because it's pretty good in terms of setting the standard for socials. I will scroll down video and I'm going to do render at maximum depth and use maximum render quality. And we come down, looks like the bitrate is all good. Looks like the audio is all good. And we'll make sure our format is H.264, change our save location and change the name of our file. And now we can select these three little dots next to preset and then click save preset. We will call this local exports. Click that. And now all we do is click export and it will save our video on our system so that we can upload it to any social media platform we want. So we'll come to our files here. And as you can see, the video has saved right here and is high res and ready for YouTube. If we come back to exports, you can see that local exports is now saved as a preset. So you can open this up and you'll see it under recent, but if you don't, you can scroll down and click on local exports. You can also import presets, you can delete them, or look for more. I hope this video helped you understand how you can upload to social platforms from Premiere Pro in a professional way, while maintaining all of the quality and the details from the video that you edited. Now, you can check out this video if you're interested in learning more.